like a bobblehead. Oh, that should be good. Can you talk while you dance? No, she cannot hear me. Wanted to please my friends, but it felt like the end of myself. I was shut down and all drained out. I was lost, so I had to change. Yeah, I shook off all the bad vibes, cut me. Mommy, come check this out. I'm about to go live. Así que dale, nosotros bien. Nosotros bien, un curso para allá. Ya voy a empezar aquí, ¿eh? This is so cool. Eso lo hizo la tipa esta. Lala, esto se lo voy a preguntar. Me dijo, pásame una foto sin... ¿Y yo qué? Venezuela es una chinita. Ella tiene un canal que se llama Mommy Inc. Por aquí, por aquí, por ahí, 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 por ahí.
All right. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to a special scene here at Mommy Guide Inc. Okay, it's a special episode. Okay, where we have our guest Efrain Valles, and we're gonna learn how to play the guitar. Yes, our guest for tonight is Efrain Valles. He is a successful manager in an airline where he found himself traveling, and in his travels, music had accompanied him daily. Efrain Valles is a musician who helps former guitarists who have lost connection to their instrument a part of their lives again, but they feel their skills are inadequate and they lack clarity and support to progress musically. After 12 years of not having a creative outlet, he has decided to pick up the guitar again. He has found a path to work through the self-judgment and insecurity that was holding him back. Now, he helps music lovers develop the courage to express themselves through music. Together, he identifies their resistance so they can establish their practice and become active and open listeners of their music instead of constant critic. And so, without further ado, let's welcome Efrain Valles as he helps guide us to the very basics of guitar playing. All right. Hello, Efrain.
Thank you. How you doing, Lala?
Oh, I'm great. So how are you? It's a good morning to you, right?
Yeah, it's morning over here. It's actually quite rainy morning here in South Florida.
Oh,
It's
it's raining. All right. So you would like to say hi to everybody first?
yes, I'm so glad to see, well, not see, but to know that we're reaching so many people around the world. And a big
Exactly.
hug to all the people on the east side of the world. I love you all.
Yes, exactly. We're actually in Southeast Asia. F. All right. So tonight you will be joined, okay, by my community, which consists mostly of crafters and the Filipino content creators here in the Philippines
Wow.
and other parts of the world. All right. So let's just read some of the people in the chat, the comments of some of the people in the chat. Do you play the guitar or any other instrument? Okay, that is actually Tina One Kenobi's question. Is this question towards me or towards Efrain or the people in the chat, Tina? All right. So hello, Mommy Lala and Efrain. Yes, good evening, Tina. Do you remember Diane Ashmer from our group, Efrain OVMG? She's making do
Yes.
crafts. Yes, that's
Oh, that's good.
Diane. Yes, thanks for coming by,
Oh,
Diane.
you can do
And
crafts.
Tina says, "Oh, she used to play the guitar decades ago. I can't remember how to play," Diane said, "but she learned it at school. I used to take classes back in grade school," says my daughter. She's also my moderator, Superflus. There you go.
Ah,
And me
super
saying hi
flute.
to everybody. Okay, I'd like to hear you play the turquoise guitar. All right, hopefully.
Oh, really?
One day, Miss Tina. Hey, hey, hey. All right. Okay. And of course, we have Heather. Heather. Hello, Heather Roma of Designs on Brand. Thank you so much. Yes, that bio was from Efrain himself. I know that, Design on Brand actually helped guide Efrain towards his new,
Oh
um,
no.
yes, direction for business, right?
I can't
F?
begin to explain to you how such a guiding light Heather has been in this whole process because you
Mm-hmm.
do have to feel the confidence of your story. And so it's been great to have her as a powerful ally
Mm-hmm.
or like a sister in your armor, like really guiding you through. So I'm very
Amazing,
grateful for
amazing.
her.
Yes,
Hmm.
that's why also Heather is loved by everyone in our community as well, right? So Heather, thank you so much, and thank you so much for being here. Patrick, good morning. Just stopping by before taking the kids to school. Again, thank you so much for dropping by, Patrick. And again, congratulations for reaching that 1,000 subscriber milestone. Hats off to you, my dear friend Patrick. Congratulations again. All right. So, Efrain, we're gonna be raffling off 10 Gcash winners tonight. Okay, so everybody in the chat, all you need to do is stay there, listen to us, and engage with us in the chat, and everybody will get a chance to win 10 50 peso Gcash in a little bit. Okay, so first and
Oh,
foremost,
that's so nice.
let's start, F. Okay, so F, when did you actually start, your passion and love for playing the guitar, or basically being in love with everything about music?
Well, I began when I was very young. I was probably 11. My mommy got me a stereo. So it was like one of those portable ones where you can record from the FM radio.
Mm. Is that
So I
like a
had a
set
cassette.
recorder, something like that?
Yeah, and I would play. She bought me a Prince tape from the Batman movie, and I would play that tape over and over and over and over and over. And then I was like, "Oh, this song's so good." And then I discovered that the radio had songs, but I couldn't, you know, fast forward it or play them.
Mm-hmm.
So I started recording from the radio, and all the songs they started telling me stories, or I would imagine my life depending on what the song would be like. It was so cool. I was just about 9. Yeah.
Wow.
So that's my introduction to music. Some people grew up on LPs and you see them now on vinyls,
Mm-hmm.
but I grew up on cassette. I was like, mm-mm. I had the practicality of the tape.
Yeah, because you could actually play it and bring it along in a, let's say, I remember, is it called a Walkman? Oh my
Yeah,
gosh, i'm
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm dating myself here, right? All right. So he used to have that like in a Walkman, something like that. All right. So that started your love and journey for music. All right. So early at that age, Efrain, did you actually decided that, oh, I would want to actually play a musical instrument because of that song that you heard on the radio?
Not then. It was music as a whole, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was probably later when I started seeing videos, and MTV was huge, but we didn't have it home. We would get recorded videos on VHS, just like we had tapes. Now we had
Mm-hmm.
the videos as well, and you would see the guitar being either be the guitar, the drums, or the keyboards would be very prominent. And I said, I want to be like that guy. That guy looks so cool, but just for looks, like playing in your room,
Mm-hmm.
like let's play pretend, and we would play pretend band, like, okay, you be the drummer, you be the singer, let's record a video. And if you were one of those families that had a camcorder or something, we would make a
Oh
home
yeah,
video out of it.
camcorders. Gosh,
Remember
oh, I
those?
remember that.
Yeah, now we have camcorders on our cell phones.
All right. So
But
from like audio, just purely audio from the radio and then cassette tapes. Gosh, it's called cassette tapes, right? Okay, so you
mhm,
eventually fell in love with video through those tapes, VHS tapes. I don't even know what VHS stands for anyways, but I think it's called VHS tapes, right? Of course, and those
mhm,
movies actually also have music, right?
mhm,
Okay.
mhm, mhm.
So how did it progress from there?
Well, eventually you your parents um your parents want you to go into a hobby. They see
Oh yeah.
you and they wanna either take you to a sport or and all I could think of was every time they asked, I said, "Well, I want an instrument. I want the guitar." Of course, the guitar is, um, they would say it's not a toy. You're 11 years old. Are you sure you're gonna take care of it? Yes, I want a guitar. So when I was 11, turning 12, they bought me my first guitar. It was a Casio, like the keyboard guitar, MIDI guitar. It's about $700 if you buy it now.
Wow.
Amazing. Yes, but it was a dream. It was like I have a picture. I'll probably put it up on my website or something. Beautiful guitar. So that's when it all changed, and I discovered that it was nothing like I dreamed that it was gonna be.
Wow.
So yeah, yeah,
Okay.
it
So
was
at
then.
age
So it,
12,
it happens with family. It happens with family. It's a
mm-hmm.
very interesting thing because it's a negotiation between you and your family eventually. What do you want to do? Do you want to do karate? Do you want to do and then you just have to stick to your desire or your intuition and say, I want music. And I've seen all this with the guitar.
Mm-hmm.
I want that.
That's so cool. I want that. That $700 guitar.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that's great, right? So that's very true. I remember also early in school, we needed to play a musical instrument as part of our music class. And I think I remember we started with a lyre and then eventually something like a guitar. We call it a banduria or an octabina. Okay, it looks
Mm.
like the banduria is smaller than bigger, a little bit bigger than the ukulele, but the banduria, or I mean the octabina, is smaller than a regular guitar. But it's like times three of the number of strings. There's so many strings
No.
onto that instrument. All right. So then you
Yeah.
had that, guitar. Do you still have that very first guitar?
No, I don't. I sold it.
You don't have that.
I sold it.
Okay.
I sold it to buy more records.
Oh, okay. So you buy records.
So
All right.
it's
So
like, no, this is old guitar. I'm just gonna let it go and
all
get
right.
more
So
records.
at age 12, you just wanted to play, you just like music and you wanted to play. So that's why you said, okay, I want a guitar. Okay. So
Mhm.
at that point, you learned how to play the guitar?
I learned some of the basics and some of the songs I wanted to learn. I learned the physicality, not the academics, but the
Mm-hmm.
fingers, and it was a very, should I say, like a rite of passage. Like my fingers, they started breaking out a little bit,
Oh,
and the
yeah.
tips, and
Calluses.
calluses and all of that. So I was like, that's why I'm saying it was nothing like I expected because you expect, okay, I do this and it sounds great. Okay, not quite. You have to, you have to practice. You have to develop your technique and how to hold it and how to, and so it took me about a good year to get my footing, but I was just so in love with it. So part of it was being in presence with the actual object of my desire. Here was the instrument, and the instrument became like this thing that I wanted to hold and see it, and like, oh
Mm-hmm.
my God, look at the body and the shape, and it was a dream. It was a dream come true. I live it right now. I just started telling you the story. I relive it again. Just this beautiful moment of
Exactly.
holding the guitar. Of course, there was the heartbreak of it was heavy and I would drop it sometimes and it would get some cracks and little things.
All right. So
So that
just
was
like
also painful,
when you, of
taking
course you
care
were
of
a
it.
child at that point, Efrain, right? So normally when we are kids or when we are younger, our passions change, right? So growing up, okay, did you still had that passion for playing the guitar? When you moved
Yes,
on to
I
higher
was. I
level,
really.
college, and stuff like that, you still continued to
Mhm.
play?
Yes, it was. It's funny because I got a second guitar for my 13th birthday, and from there I got more and more excited about starting a band, seriously starting a band, I did start a band. We were called Chrome, not like the browser,
Mm-hmm.
and but in Spanish it's called Chromo,
Chrome.
and we we had fun, and then a friend of mine bought a drum set, and it was very, you know, it was a perfect transition. So it was not like I left it behind. For me, it continued on, and I started learning different styles. Started learning Latin sounds. It was not rock. It was not. It was pop. It was everything. If I could see a jingle somewhere, I wanted to play it on the guitar just to say I can do it. Yeah, it's like solving a Rubik's cube.
Mm-hmm.
You want to do it. I want to figure out how that is done. I want to do it. But, okay, I got it. I see how he does. I see how he did it. I would see the video. Oh, that's how he did it, and I would try it. So that would be my way of solving a crossword puzzle, I guess.
All right. So your love story, so to speak, with the music and playing the guitar never really, died down or, let up. It has always been a part of your journey. Like what I mentioned in the, intro. Okay. So everywhere F went, music went along with him, right? F?
Yes,
All right. By the
yes,
way, I love
definitely.
your shirt. I love that shirt.
Yeah,
That is a
thank
super
you.
awesome shirt with all those awesome guitars. All right.
She
So
was a
now
super
that you,
sweetie.
yes, okay. So how did you now tap onto this passion and turn it into an integral part of now your adult life?
Well, it is a very good question because I haven't, I have to start by saying that this hadn't happened until 3 years ago. This was not going on. I mean, there was not a guitar in my house for
Mm-hmm.
the longest time, for like about 13 years. And it happened when, being so stressed out of work, I realized that I was missing something. Something is missing. Something has been out of my life for a long while. It's playing music, not listening, because you always listen to music somewhere. If you are at a store, you listen to something, you pick it up, and if you're at a supermarket, or you're on, if you're on the internet, you're watching your videos. But it's the actual performance. The body has a every cell in your body has a memory,
Mm-hmm.
and the joy, you transport yourself to wherever you go when you do something that you used to do. Like if you ride a bike today, you'll feel it. You like, the joy of being young. So that's why I feel when I said, well, I need to get a guitar, and I went to a store to try to find one. Which one do I want? And I started looking. I called friends about it, old friends from back in the day,
Mm-hmm.
and they were all very supportive. Like, yeah, you should buy a guitar, and I said, okay, I'll have it again. And it felt like when I was a kid, and that connection of feeling like a kid again rekindled a fire that made me feel so much happier about everything else in life. So your
Wow.
job, so you balance, because now you go to work and you're filled with joy. And
Wow.
what with Efrain? Oh, well, he's been playing his instrument, so you're doing the thing that you like. So if it's crafting, right? You
Mm-hmm.
go into this beautiful connection with creation, and you're doing your art, and you're doing your craft, and when you're done, you feel this satisfaction of, having done something you really, really like doing. And then you go to
Exactly.
the other activities, and you feel with this energy of, oh, this is so wonderful. Look what I did. And then you go about life and you feel joy. And if you feel joy about life, very little thing can go wrong. But most nothing goes wrong when you have joy in your life.
Exactly. So joy it brought joy back. Okay, specifically, you said about 3 years ago. So that basically more or less before the onset of this pandemic, where everybody, all of us actually had to go through something that nobody actually prepared us for this, right? So we
Mm,
all had some ways of actually coping with it. And for you, it was music, and maybe for us, for my community, it was crafting. Maybe the way we look at paper, colored pencils, markers, the way you look at the guitar, right? So
yeah,
to speak. All right. So tonight,
right.
guys, Efrain would help us, go through. Hopefully, who knows, maybe you also actually want to learn how to play the guitar. Or, you've played it in the past, like Diane or Atina in the chat, but they've actually lost, they haven't done so. So maybe this time with Efrain, okay, it will rekindle that joy and passion that you had when you were a child, just like Efrain. Okay, so let's just go through the chats again, the comments in the chat. So Diane said, I had a Walkman. Yes, Miss Tina, but not that expert, says playing it for pastime. I'm Walkman generation 2. Woo! All right, there you go, Heather.
Wow.
Ate Margie,
Is that
maraming salamat for being here. Walkman rocks. Hello, Ate Margie. Hello, Miss Sky. Me too, but not guitar, but a ukulele. All right, so there's Tina. Okay, maybe we'll ask Efrain later the differences between those things. Okay, VHS video, home system. Video home Oh, that's what it
system?
meant. Okay, thank you,
Oh,
Sistina. I didn't even know that. I forgot. I think maybe I did, but then I've forgotten. I like to learn ukulele. I would love to learn ukulele, Miss Tina. Madali lang ba? She says, is it easy? Liar, where did you
mm,
go to school? Hi, Norman. Okay, okay, there you go. Nightbot, go to sleep. Okay, my nightbot is it's like um making it difficult for the people in the chat to actually give their comments. Good evening, played guitar during high school when all my cousins have their own guitars. Napabili tuloy ako kasi ako raw kakanta kapag wala ang gitara. So what KM was saying that all her cousins had a guitar. So she actually eventually asked for a guitar as well, because it was said that if you don't have a guitar, then you will be the one who's going to sing. So out of fear of being the one who will sing, she said, okay, I'll go get a guitar. All right, so that's
yeah.
what she said. Okay, and then everybody's saying hi to everybody. Okay. All right. So Nightbot is really making everything hard for everybody in the chat. I was making changes to Nightbot yesterday. I guess I made an error. Oh, that's coming from Tina. Okay. Hi, KM. All right. So everybody, song hits. Do you know song hits? Do you have song hits in the US?
Song hits? I don't think so.
All right.
I'm not
Song hits
familiar.
is what we call a piece of, it's like a song book.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we call it song hits. All right. So we normally have like very, very thick song, like 2000 song hits. And then it has, I don't know, what do you call that?
The lyrics and
Guitar,
the translation.
like notes. What do you call those?
The
So that you can,
chords.
chords. Yes, the guitar
And the
chords.
tablatures,
So, yeah.
maybe?
So it's like the lyrics there, and then it will put the chords. So somebody will play the guitar, and somebody will, sing through
Sing.
with that
Oh,
song
of course.
hits. We call
Songbooks,
it
yeah.
song hits.
Oh,
So you guys call it
oh,
a song book, right?
yeah.
Or a
Mm-hmm.
chord book, something like that. And Dr. Dwayne, thanks for dropping by in the chat. Good morning to you. All right. So F, before we proceed, we will just do okay, I will do what do you call this? Our first three winners, okay, for tonight, okay, for our special
Come on,
raffle.
guys.
So this is what we do, how we do it. Okay, so I'll just put the names of the people in the chat. Okay, why are there so many me? I see so many me. So let's remove that. All right, so Samantha, if you can message me, anak. Okay, okay. The names. Okay, so let's do Tina. We have Rhea. We have KM. We have Ate Margie. We have Sky. We have who else? Let
Come
me
on, guys. It's
see.
your chance.
Come on, come on. I need. Okay, so we have Diane,
There we
of
go.
of course, and then we have Heather. Okay, and we
Heather.
have who else is in the chat right now? Of course, Norman.
Norman.
Okay.
Norman.
Yes, Norman of Norman's Diary, Ate Margie. Oh, Queen Bee. Okay, Queen Bee. Okay, I think we have everybody. Oh, Everyday Tech. Okay, so that's
Abbreviated.
Patrick.
Patrick.
Okay. Again,
Okay.
guys, I will do this 3 times. Okay. For each round, it's going to be 3. So that's it for now. Okay. So invite everybody to try and come back or stay so that they can join. All right. So do I have Dr. Dwayne already there? Not yet. Okay. Dwayne and blind guy, his wife, their life. All right. Okay, actually, it's adding up for blind guy, his wife, their life since they've been winning several times already. All right, guys, winner of the first 50 peso Gcash is okay, Heather. Okay,
Winner,
Heather, you
winner,
have to
chicken
say
dinner.
present. You have to say present. Heather, this goes to you via buy me a coffee. All right, you have to say present within the 30 seconds in the chat. Okay, Heather, you say present in the chat, please. All right, again, this will be for a 50 peso Gcash, or it's actually $1 that we will give to you via buy me a coffee or a super chat. All right. So this is unlimited wins. So you can win several times over. All right. So before countdown ends, okay. So okay, what present? Okay, there you go. So Heather is one. All right. So let's shuffle again. Yay! All right. Next one. Okay. So first one is Heather. Okay. Next one. All right, Queen Bee. Queen Bee, say present. Congratulations, Heather. Queen Bee, you have to say present. Again, this is for a 50 peso Gcash. Okay, hello, Sprinkle with Cards, Giselle. Yes, Queen Bee was here earlier, Tina. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Okay. Is Queen Bee here? Okay. Last few seconds for Queen Bee. Okay, because actually YouTube has a latency. So in YouTube, it's just 13 seconds, 11. So I'm just waiting for it to turn 0. Oh, and then we will have to re-raffle. All right. I feel I'm on a game show. I got so nervous I couldn't type. Yes, we do this every now and then. Thank you so much. Nakita is here. Yes. All right. So we have to re-raffle. Oh, there's Dr. Elo. Hi, Dr. Elo. We're doing the raffle again, Dr. Elo. All right. So, okay. Queen Bee is not here. So the next one. So 2 more guys, and then we'll continue on with our interview. Okay, blind guy, his wife, their life. Okay, say present. Lakita Marie, Corey, stay present. All right, I see them in the chat. Okay, they said present. Congratulations, blind guy, his wife, their life. That's Lakita Marie and Corey. If you are not subscribed to our dear friend, I hope that you do so. They have amazing, amazing streams about, family, good health, good food, music, basically everything that is fun and helpful for the family. All right, that's blind guy, his wife, their life. Last for this part, okay, we will re-raffle again in the middle of our interview. Say, okay, Norman. Norman, say present. Okay, Norman. Yes. All right, Dr. hi to Tina. Bella saying hi to Miss Mona and you. They're here. All right, Sir Norman said present. Congratulations, Sir Norman. All right, so our first three winners, Heather, Blind Guy, His Wife, Their Life, and Norman's Diary. All right, thank you so much, guys. So again, please stick around because we're gonna have two more raffles of three each. All right, so mga mega love shout out, Team Germany, reload. Mega love shout out, BL Garcia, Germany. Magandang gabi po. All right, there you go. Okay, so now, okay, did you have fun with that, F? That's what
That was
we,
fun. I did
yeah.
feel like a
So
game show, like
every
you
now and
said.
then
Yeah.
I do this, it's not all the time, but every now and then we have it. So now we're gonna
Oh,
have it. Okay. So
special.
when you actually decided that you wanted to pick up the guitar again and then actually started playing again, as you said, it's not just a form of distress for you, but it's something that really brought you joy. All right. And then eventually you actually started teaching people how to play the guitar now, F, and
Well,
actually music in
that's what I
general.
mean to do now. I meant to do something that somebody did for me. I forgot to mention that
Mm-hmm.
3 years ago I met my guitar hero. I met him in the flesh, in physical form, and I was like, it was a very casual meeting because it was a free event where you can go and see him talk about photography. I'm talking about Andy Summers of the
Mm-hmm.
Police.
Oh.
So I wanted to meet him for the longest time, and he was just there. And the moment he signed my book, he wrote for Efrain music. So I think my job right now is to try to get those guitars that are lying around somewhere in rooms of people
Mm-hmm.
and not being played, at least be considered, to for take it out and take it for a spin, and it'll bring a lot of joy to people. So that's what I want to do. I don't know about teaching
All right.
because teaching sounds it depends on everybody. Everybody has a
All
style.
right.
I
So,
don't think I have a methodology or a way yet, but my idea is just to infuse through my videos or my I
all
did a
right.
first series of videos
All right.
to infuse that energy again to pick it
Okay,
up.
so it's not just merely, doing the rudiments of teaching them how to play, but rather inspiring them about playing the guitar because of the joy that it can actually give a person. All right. So probably somebody else can actually teach them, the rudiments of, how to actually play the guitar, but it's really more of through the thing that you do. Okay, you write original music, you play with your guitar, they get inspired and probably get that guitar and start creating their own music if
Mhm.
ever they go through that path, right? Efrain, is that correct?
Yeah, and I think everybody has a song in them. Everybody has something to say that at any given moment. You don't have to. We are all creators, and you've shown that in your show, right? In your
Mm-hmm.
in your work, in your channel, where you see people doing crafts, and you never would have thought that that guy had a capacity to do something nice on with his hands. The same is with music, you know. And I was talking to Heather a lot about this, and she's almost there at singing a few songs herself, and it just brings joy. The
Oh
using of
yeah,
the
Heather has
combination
a
of the
nice
vocal.
singing voice. I've heard her sing several times.
Oh, okay. So, it accompanies the voice. So if you do have a
Mm-hmm.
singing voice, once you pick up the guitar, you'll find yourself entertaining yourself, and it's like, well, what's happening here? And that's a magical moment. For me, it's a very magical moment. That
Ex-
brings the inner joy completely to fullness.
All
So
right.
it's like yourself looking yourself creating. Let's say you want to do a little chest to put stuff in, and you decorate it with the colors that you like, and you
Exactly.
stroke them. It just feels so good to finish it off, or work as you work through it. You feel so much energy going through you, and I think that's what the guitar is for me.
Yeah, so we can see how
I'm gonna put the power on.
passionate, Efrain is about guitar playing and, creating his own music, right? Maybe just like how we are with, when we create our whatever, it's like cards or scrapbooks or whatever crafty project that we have, it seems that we are in a special bubble, right? That papers and all of these things excite us so much, right? So it's the same with Efrain when it comes to his music and playing the guitar. So now let's finally start with, actually, how can one start playing the guitar? First and foremost, people mentioned something about ukulele in the chat. Okay, is the
Mhm.
regular ukulele guitar, I think you call it an acoustic guitar, an electric guitar, is learning how to play this so-called guitars the same? And in the first place, are they all called really like a guitar family? Is there such a thing?
There is a string instrument family,
All right, string instrument.
and
There you go.
yes, they are all connected by the music as a whole. So
Mm-hmm.
the chords and the notes are the same in all instruments. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and the violin and the guitar and the flute. So if you say let's play something in A, and it sounds the same in all instruments. So
Mm.
they could accompany each other well. The way you physically play them is the difference. And I have a ukulele
Wow.
here as well that my little daughter is playing. And the good thing about the ukulele, it only has four strings for you to concentrate. So if you want to make a chord, you could make a chord with only one finger if you needed to. It's a very accessible and very beautiful instrument. I have one at home for trying out chords, and it just sounds so down to basics. It
Mm-hmm.
sounds so. i- It's a beautiful instrument when particularly when you're starting out. But you can play the guitar like a ukulele. You
All
can
right.
use only three fingers and do mini chords, and I'll show you guys later. You can do little chords. You don't have to do the big ones in the beginning when you're starting out. You do mini
Mhm.
chords. If you
Okay.
stick to
So
triad,
maybe
what
for
we call.
kids, would you suggest that for the younger kids, they start with a ukulele, and then maybe if the child is a little bit bigger or taller, then they can start off with a regular guitar?
That would be a personal choice.
Mm.
I wouldn't say that's the way to go. I wanted a
Mm.
guitar. If you had me at 11, you had bought me a ukulele, I would have said, "No, mom, that's not the one I wanted.
Oh yeah, kids want bigger, better. All right, I
That's
understand.
not the one I wanted, mama. I don't look cool on this one."
Yeah, I understand. Actually, my daughter, as I showed you, right? So my daughter has an electric guitar. All right. So I don't she's still learning how to actually use this as well. All right. So guys, if you have questions, just put a Q, okay, and put them in that chat so I can, ask Efrain about it, okay? All right. So Heather said, I mean sorry, Diane said I admire Andy Summers too. There you
Mm.
go. Okay.
Uh,
And Efrain actually met him in person, Diane, about 3 years ago. Yes, he's a great guitarist, said Diane. Good to see you. Okay, so a blind guy, his wife, they're live saying hi to everybody. Dust off those furniture guitars. All right. So finally, guys, if you actually want to play alongside, F later, you can do so. Okay, so we'll try to do that as well. I love acoustic accompaniments. All right. Speaking of nice singing voices, mommy, no, 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 no. I don't. Okay, I love singing, but not really, it's not something that I should be singing in public with. But I had to when during my birthday stream, I actually did sing. I tried to play a guitar back in high school, said Mizelle, but my fingers are too small. Is there such a thing that your fingers are small so you can't play the guitar?
yes, but I guess there's different styles of playing it. So maybe you were
Mm.
trying to play a particular style. Your fingers will eventually, they cannot be. I've seen people with no fingers play the
Mm-hmm.
guitar. Like literally, they were born without fingertips, so they would have half the fingers we have.
Uh-huh.
and they can still they build their own techniques to do it.
Ah, okay.
He's on
So it's
Instagram.
like
His
you
name
will
is
adopt.
Kike Music. Kike Music. He's with K-I-K-E Music. Follow him. So he plays almost with his knuckles,
Wow.
and he can play amazing. So you find a way around it. So don't be discouraged by a physical challenge. I think it's a good way of you finding what guitar is good for you. Some people, remember the Spanish guitar? Those had the frets that were really, really big.
Uh-huh.
I call them like the requintos, or like the Mexican guitars.
I
They
think
tend to
maybe
be,
that's what the bandurria or octabina is for us. Maybe it was Spanish inspired.
and they're so big. The frets are so big. So if you get a folk guitar, you might get a thinner profile on the neck of the guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
All right. Okay. There you go. That's okay. There's a question from Patrick. Okay, Everyday Tech. Okay. Efrain, do you play other instruments?
Yes, I did learn a little bit of the keyboards, and I played the keyboards in a band, and probably the bass. It's easy. They're like lost.
Mm,
They're like cousins. The guitar and the bass, they're like
okay.
cousins. So I play a little bit of drums, but never really got good at it.
Okay. And then Mono in Use is asking, I play guitar but haven't tried electric guitar. Would it be easier for me to learn to play electric guitar? Thank you, Miss Delcat, for being a member.
Yes.
Would
So
it be
the electric
easier?
guitar is easy in the sense that it's easier to make it sound. The instrument is it's much more sensitive to touch. So when sometimes with the acoustic, it would take you more effort to push it down and actually get some sounds on the electric guitar. It's almost it's more accessible, but the
But
entry level on the entry level on the guitar, you need a guitar, you need an amplifier. For electric guitar, you need an amplifier,
yes.
so it adds up really quickly with starting out with that. And then there's a lot of variables. Whereas when you start with something like this, I don't know if you can show it.
All
This is
right.
it, baby. This is it. I mean, you don't need
Okay.
anything else. This has its own acoustic resonating device, which is the body. So you
Okay.
don't need anything else. Let me see if I can show it.
All right. So
Is that
there,
it?
this is called an acoustic guitar, the one you're showing to us
Yeah.
right now, F.
This is a folk acoustic guitar, folkloric, folk,
Ah,
American
okay. Yeah,
guitar.
I've heard of that. Folk, Folk, right?
Uh-huh.
Folk guitar.
So it
Okay.
has a cutaway here so that I can access this this this
This part.
yeah, this frets, the frets.
Ah,
So I
okay.
access them, and if I want to play something down here, I always have that chance. See? So yeah, and so the difference between in this one, the acoustics between this one and the electric in the terms of the profile of the neck
Mm-hmm.
and the fretboard is not very different. There is a difference, but it's very thin, so you'll feel right at home.
Ah,
The
okay. So you
strings
call
are made
that
of
part
big.
the neck, Efrain? That's the neck of the guitar.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
this is the neck, and you'll see also the whole fretboard. This is a whole fretboard right here,
All right.
and the neck is probably the top part of the guitar. They call it the neck, but
Uh-uh.
the whole fretboard, and you can see it has little dots on the side, not on the front. This one.
Oh
This
yeah.
one this one has this one is electroacoustic, so it has a little PA sound controls over here.
Oh
You
wow.
can tune up the volume and
Also,
the
that's an acoustic guitar that can be electric.
this
Cool.
can be plugged in and it's for amplification, so it has an internal microphone, and
Oh.
that's how I'm connecting it to the computer right now. So this one can see it sounds beautiful. It
Mm-hmm.
has its own connection to the computer so that you can hear it
Wow.
clearly. Mhm.
Okay, there you go.
So, whatever is in front of you is the best guitar. whatever you
Okay.
have in your room, that's the one you have to work with, right? I
All
mean, don't
right. So
go
there you go,
buying
guys.
more.
So if
Don't
you have already, the regular acoustic or folk guitar, then that's fine. F is saying. Now, if you have the electric guitar, which is the only one I have right now, it's not mine, it's my daughter, so I'm going to borrow it tonight. So there you go. So I love guitar, Kuya Faith. Megalap shout out. Thanks for dropping by. I love guitar daw sabi ni Kuya Faith. Ayan, happy anniversary Kuya Faith. All right. Do you ever use a capo for your guitar like we do for ukulele? From
yes,
Tina.
yes, I do, and I do it
Am I
all the
pronouncing
time.
it correctly? Capo?
Well, in America, in Spanish, people say capo. In English, people say capo.
Capo.
Capo on
Okay.
first, capo on capo. So
All right.
yeah, and I'm gonna show you what that sounds like. I have my
Is
keyboard right
that the
here.
one? The one that you just place on the.
Show you right here. Can you show the other?
All right. There you go.
This is it. This is the
Oh.
capo.
What does it do?
So it's like a clamp. Oh, I dropped it.
Oh, sorry.
So
Okay.
it's like
Okay.
a clamp that you put on the frets to change the original open strings. Can
Okay.
you see it?
Yes. Yes.
I'm trying to
So what
point,
does
but
it
I'm
do? It
doing it
will
on my
make
phone
the
here.
string sound different? A little different?
No, it doesn't sound. No, it doesn't make the string sound different. It just moves the.
Oh.
I'm showing you here. This you see this? This is the top of the guitar. Let me see
Yes.
if I,
Okay.
yes. So this is the top. So if I use the capo on the third fret, what's gonna happen is that I moved all the open notes are moved. So I'm not gonna press anything on the fret. It changed. So the open strings I can do now are higher from the original setup,
Oh.
and it's the same chord. But if I change it to and a very the first song I played on capo was of course Wonderwall, which is what like everybody detests. And
Wow.
it doesn't sound like that because you have to move the whole. It's like changing the tuning on the guitar to make it higher. You know,
Oh.
if you play "Here Comes the Sun" by George Harrison, which is I think
Oh.
so you have to you take the capo down and it
Uh-huh.
changes your whole game because now the end of the guitar is here.
All
This is
right. All
the end.
right.
Nothing else happens here. What's happening is whatever is from the capo down. And you can do your open chords with the capo, and it's a beautiful way of changing the colors of the guitar.
Wow, that was a great question, Tina. Thank you so much. So they do. Okay, so F actually uses it. Okay, so Kuya Faith saying hi to everybody. Okay, so let's go back to okay. So do you play the guitar, Faith? I think he said yes, Tina. All right. Folkloric acoustic guitar. Oh, I was always wondering what those dots were for. Or maybe my daughter is asking the ones at the back or at the sides. What did you
Well,
mention it to be again? Guides? Are they guides? The
they're,
dots
they
on the.
they help you move around and know which notes you're standing on. It's a visual reference. So let's
Oh,
say we got
oh, because
here.
it the ano is in front, right? So those at the back or the sides, it's a
I don't know if
visual
you're
reference.
pointing
Okay,
to
hold
the
on.
camera.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
So for me, I know this is A because it's the second dot. This is the first dot. This is G. This is A on the first one. So that's a
Oh,
way to guide myself to what fret am I in. I'm on the fifth fret. I'm on the fifth fret. So I'll count them.
one,
One.
one.
Oh, let me just see.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's one,
One,
two,
two, three.
three, four.
So three is the first set of dot.
Okay, yes, on the
And
third. Yes, correct.
And on the fifth, you have another note. So those are like notes that are key for you to remember. So G, and then there's A, okay, and on the other string you have C or Do, and
D,
on
E,
the
F.
other one, then you have D or Ray.
Uh-uh.
Okay, so you see, so they help you establish yourself. Like, where am I? Oh, okay, here I
All
am.
right.
You
So
know,
you
so
don't really need to lean down in front and see, okay, is this C? Is this D? Oh, so that's a visual reference of where you are actually. That's great. I never knew that there was a purpose for that. I thought it was just a design F. All right. Now this
well,
is
they do
nice.
make it very appealing. Some of them have like shells, very
Okay.
nice,
F.
nice
I think
hard.
your volume is a little bit low. Can we like turn it up a bit?
Okay, can you hear me
Okay.
better now?
Hello?
Can you hear me better now?
One more. Just a tad
Okay.
higher. A little bit
Okay.
more.
I think it's just that I went too far from the microphone.
Oh, could be, could be. All right. So there you go. All right.
Mhm.
Okay. So, okay. What's about to do you to connect an amplifier? Oh yes, Tina. F F said that for the electric guitar you need an amplifier, right?
Yeah, you need an amplifier. You could There are better options now. You can also plug it to your computer if you buy a device called
Oh,
iRig. You can plug it to your phone or to your computer.
oh,
And with
that's cool.
headphones on your computer, you can have your own set of effects. There's Apple has this Garage Band, which is very popular with
Oh.
some
So you just
musicians.
need to get an adapter from your guitar so that you can plug it in onto your computer and just download an app. That's another option. If you have the electric guitar, that is. Or an
Yeah.
acoustic that has an option for. Okay. So now F how do they actually, just the basics. If they have the guitar, whether it be an acoustic one or a an electric guitar, so how do they, start playing? Of course, first and foremost, they should have the guitar. And then the next step, I think you mentioned about first they have to tune it before anything else.
Yeah, I think it's important that people tune their instruments. So you can get the tuners for very cheap on the internet, and make sure that your guitar is tuned perfectly, because most of the time people say I don't sound good and they get discouraged. It's because the instrument is not even tuned. Way back when people needed to have the instrument tuned. I'll show you right quick what it looks like. Just
All
one
right.
second.
Okay. Okay, so while F is actually, getting that tuner, okay, the very old tuner that you used to actually tune your guitar. Now you can actually, my daughter is saying, I just need to download an app. I think Samantha, if you're in the chat, Anak, where's the iPad? I asked her to download the tuner for me because I will try to play her electric guitar. Okay, I will show you guys. Where is it? Okay, this is it. Okay, this is what I'm going to use. Do you see? This is my daughter's. This is not mine. I bought this for her. I think she was what? I think she was hold on. What age were you, anak? I think she was 17. It's very cute. It's turquoise. It's teal actually, a little bit teal. All right, so there. So let's go back to
Beautiful.
F.
This is my daughter's,
Oh, that's so cute. Okay, and then anak plug this in.
and this is the pretend one, and this is the ukulele.
Where, baby?
This one, like everybody's pride and joy here in the house. It's a little one too, and they
Oh, it's
can play.
transparent even. That's so cool.
Yeah. So I'll do a little. Um, Here's the tuner. You can, and you press a button.
Oh, okay. I didn't we have that, anak? That one. I think I bought you something like that. Ah, hers broke. Okay, fine.
You can get another one, and it's so as you play. I'm so terrible.
Ah,
So
so it will tell
it
you.
tells you if you need to fix it a little bit.
How will you
See,
know if it needs to be fixed, F?
if you need to tune it, well,
Yes.
you have to know that the ukulele is tuned to G, C, A, and E.
Okay.
So the first string has to be G, and it has to be G in the center. I'm trying to point to the right
Yeah,
direction
we
so you
can
can
see the
see it.
G, but how do we know that that is the perfect? So we see a G
Yeah,
with
look
an
at
with a blue
do you see
underneath.
the blue bar? Do you see the blue bar underneath?
Yes.
It has to be underneath and on the top as well. And there'll be a green indicator, a blue
Ah,
indicator.
okay.
There, that's it. It's
All
perfect.
right. So how do I know F which of those what do you call those keys to turn?
Well, the each key, uh, each of these, you know, tuners,
Uh huh.
we call them tuners. Um, they are connected to a string.
Mm-mm.
Okay. So if I am tuning, let's say this string,
Okay, the first
this one,
one. Mm-hmm.
I have to look at the first tuner. And where is it going? If it's going up or down, you just really have to see where you're going with it. So I'll
Okay.
just do it again. And then I tune it down.
Okay. Now the green.
There.
Okay.
Did you see that the green stuff started?
Yes.
And then I need to bring it back up. Tune it to the other side. It's like turning the water faucet, really.
Okay. So
And then see the
we need to
the
remove
high.
that green. It has to be just blue on top and blue at the bottom.
For this particular model, yes.
All right.
There are many different ways of doing it. Not one
So
single
for
way.
this tuner, it's that way. For the electronic ones or for the app, it will tell you also how to do it.
Yes. The apps on the phone are amazing now. They're very accurate. They're
Okay.
very accurate as well. I get these for practicality. It's easier to
Mm-hmm.
have this. I'm just
Exactly.
finishing tuning this. This one is C. That's it. Super
Okay.
easy. Back in the day, Lala, I would spend hours just tuning the guitar because I wanted to sound perfectly.
Exactly.
So
I
E.
remember F when I was, as I said, I played the banduria in school way back in elementary school. Um, the way for us to tune our instrument was my teacher is gonna go through all of our instruments because he's the
Oh
only
wow.
one who knows how to tune it.
Oh
So it's
wow.
like we will spend like half the class just my teacher tuning everybody's instrument because it
I'm
was
just
really
done
hard.
tuning this one. Let's see if I can play it.
Oh, that is such a cool ukulele. It's transparent even. Nice. So that one is a tuned ukulele.
This is ready to go.
That's ready to go. That's so cool. All right. So the way, so the first tip that you have is for them to actually tune it first.
Tune it, yeah.
All right.
I
So
built an ear for it, so I know how to tune my instrument now by ear, and I can do it not as fast, but I can do it. And you can learn to do it too. Just this string has to be the fifth. Remember the dots?
mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'll press fifth and the next string on the air. On the air. The second string has to be the same as the fifth one. And the same happens with the next one.
Oh,
And
so
then
this
the
is the
next one.
manual way of tuning it.
Mhm. And then on this particular string, it's the fourth. Let me show you which one that is.
1, 2, 3,
On
4.
this string. Almost the last one. I'm talking about this one. Okay. The second
Okay.
one from the bottom. It's
Uh-huh.
the fourth one on. And then it's the fifth again. So I press the fifth on the fifth dot, and it has to sound just the same. Okay. So that's the manual way of doing it.
Okay. But if you don't
And the
really,
next string has to sound similar. Look at the black hole at the bottom. That's where I am hitting. Uh-huh. So I'm pressing the fifth, and on the air, you can see that they sound similar. So that's how I know they are tuned. Those two are ready. What
okay.
about the
So
next
is
two?
there like a place where they can find how to manually tune their guitar, F? Like a
There's like a
website or something?
million videos on YouTube
All
on how
right.
to tune it. Someone even have virtual graphics. YouTube is an amazing place to learn just about anything. So
Mm-hmm.
if you have a problem trying to tune your guitar, watch a video or two. I learned how to drive a manual gear on YouTube. So, you know, yeah, find a video on YouTube. It'll be okay. You'll be fine.
Okay. And
But it
Heather is saying, I've been using the
help.
Fender Tune app on my phone. How does that compare to a tuner? F.
Well, well, this day and age, you know, the microphones have gotten better, and there's a lot of benefits to have both. You know,
Oh.
for the reason, I mean, yeah, if you don't have one handy, it does help to have that mobile app. It helps a lot. The only problem I see is that you have to place it in a place where you can just play the instrument and have the
Uh-huh.
phone there because you won't be able to hold your phone close to the guitar
Oh, yeah. So it has to be visible to you. So a place where you can
most of the
actually
time.
see it. All right.
Mhm.
So after tuning the guitar, F, so what is next?
Well, I would play some chords like I was playing. I mean, I would do. I like A. It's a good place to start, and I'll tell you why. It's the middle of the neck, and if you
Okay.
can point at, like, it's the middle of the neck. Show, yeah. You see, it's not all the way down. It's all the way up. It's it's the middle. So I
Okay.
start in the fifth dot.
Fifth dot.
Start there, and you can press that and drone it, what we call droning,
Where do I put my finger?
on the
On
fifth dot,
on the
the
fifth
first
dot
string
on top the
on the
string?
first string. That's the A string, the E string.
How do I don't even know how to do you call it plucking? Oh, okay.
It depends if you block it, if you are pulling it up, but you just picking.
Oh, you call
Doesn't have
that
a good
picking?
name. Or finger picking. If you're doing like this is finger picking.
One, two, three, four,
Thumb,
five.
and this is droning.
Oh, this is really out of tune because I can hear different sound coming from you.
That's why it's important to tune it. But that's the first
Daughter.
physical exercise. There, now you're connected to the instrument. Now your two hands are doing something.
All right.
There's a sound coming out. Isn't it amazing?
See, it's sounds different, right?
Yeah, you need to tune it a bit.
Unless I'm doing it there. I'm
You're sounding on the third one. Are you on the third string though? On the third dot?
fourth. One, two, three, fourth. No, wrong.
Well, you're half a step down
Oh.
from the original standard tuning. So you're doing.
Oh yeah, yeah, that one's the one I'm doing. So it's wrong. So it should be the fourth.
It should be the fifth.
Ah, one, two, three, four, five. And then second.
There you go, Lala. And that's your practice.
All
If
right.
that's where you are today, that's where you are today. That's beautiful.
Yay! Guys, did you hear that? Do you hear that? Okay, let's show them.
That's it.
Okay, let's try to do this one so they can see both of us. One, two, three, four, five. Oh, they can see because of my mic. There you go.
But you're playing the fifth string. Do it on the sixth string. The very first one. The very first one. This
Oh,
one.
the very first one, and then
Yeah. A, and then the fifth. The fifth
one,
dot.
two,
The
three, four,
fifth
five.
fret.
Okay.
The one with the second dot. That's probably the third one.
Oh, one, two, three. I think this is out of tune.
Yeah. Lala, also a tip I would give you, try not to hold the guitar and
Oh, like
use
this?
your thumb.
Okay.
Feel, don't worry, your body is gonna hold the guitar.
Because it might fall.
But that's the way. Then you have to put it in a place where you know it's not gonna fall. Don't
All
worry.
right, and then just
Try to. either pick it or, but feel confident. There we go. Ah, that's better, Lala. Let go. There we go. And you drone it. You drone it a bit. Drone that one. Drone that note. You can change it if you feel confident enough. Move to the next one.
Move to the still on the first string.
Move it up and down the fretboard on the same string. Don't change string. Stay on the
Ah,
same
okay.
string.
Just a different fret. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So
Soft. You don't want to. Not too hard.
what's that?
There we are. There we are. And a more advanced technique would be also to use two at the same time. You do.
Wow, you lost me.
But it's the same technique though. I'm in the air, but now I put a finger on the next string. With the same movement of my finger, now I touch two strings.
So you only what do you call this? Guys,
See, now that's that. Now you're having fun.
yeah, yeah. It's just I'm not
Fun.
what exactly what I'm doing though.
It's beautiful. That's perfect. That's your discovery phase. You're
Exactly,
finding out
exactly.
what am I
Hey
doing.
Sammy, I'm trying to learn how to play the guitar. All right, hello, Simply. Lana, they're laughing at me. So,
Just stick to A. Open A. So the first string, the fifth string.
all
That's
right,
why I don't. The
fifth
fifth
string,
string is this one.
third fret.
There you go. And also try not to hit too hard. Don't pull it too hard because
And I'm
it
still
sounds
doing
down.
like that
Wow.
again.
It's
So,
it's soft.
sorry, guys. Okay,
It's
just
good. It's
relax.
good. You're doing good, Lala. Do it.
Guys, play along with us.
There we go. And if you are feeling adventurous, put the finger on one of the dots.
Lower.
Put a finger on one of the dots on that string you're hitting.
2 fingers on the same string.
Just one.
Oh, and then one on the other.
Hmm. No, just one string. Just one finger, one string.
All right. Maybe I should start with like the notes or the chords. I don't even know where the F, E, G, B, D, F, F, A, C, E. What?
Start with F. It's like the toughest one. All your fingers. All your fingers are there. That's the toughest one.
Oh
D.
wow. Where is that?
Just have an experience first with the one finger, and then you bring in all the ones. You know, like
Ah, okay. So now it's just one finger. Got it. Got it.
to feel the neck and move it around. That's what you're gonna be doing.
Ah, okay. So the advice is to actually just use one finger first and then
Then you
just,
can
explore what the different sounds like.
Yes, because then you're gonna cluster the fingers. You know, you're gonna have to make little clusters if you look at my hand right now.
Mm-hmm.
Then you're gonna have to start making little shapes with all your fingers. The first important thing is to focus on actually having an experience with one finger on the fretwork and see how that feels. Ah, okay.
Like
Okay.
that.
And what about here? And if I move on the dotted line, I won't ever hit a wrong note.
I just follow the dots on top.
And you'll be on a good note. And then you can start doing chords. Because chords are like 5, 6 different notes at any given moment. 3 fingers or 4 fingers working together. So that's more complex. That would be like lesson five for me.
All right. So
For
I think I will have to. Okay. So F, do you? I know you do have a website, right?
yeah, I'm building it right now. As I told you,
Okay.
I'm working with Heather, but within a month I should have my newsletter come up where I'm
Okay.
going to be sending you guys emails and videos with my journey, and I tell you my story and probably inspire you to pick up your instrument and go about building a relationship with an instrument. You
All
already
right.
have an instrument. You probably not even using it.
Exactly. So I actually this one is just it has a lot of dust because my daughter has not she's back to school, so she hasn't been using it for quite a while. So now and then I think I will try to explore this guitar of hers. All right, so F.
Oh,
Okay, so we have to wait a little bit or a little while for you to be able to actually um finish that website where we can actually go and be
it
inspired,
should be
right?
ready
To actually
it should be
yes.
ready by the end of this month. Yes.
All right. So for
I'll,
now, is it okay to show them your different socials? Will they be
of
able to see some
course.
of the
You're so kind.
it's okay? All right. So guys, if you want to show, I mean to see more of, be inspired of actually continuing on your journey with, playing the guitar. So here are F's socials. So on Facebook, you can find him his page is F Guitar colon sharing the guitar path. All right. So I actually went through that a little bit and then he actually has videos there where he taught like different chords like A or G and other inspiring stuff on top of just the chords. You can also see him play some music over there. I actually saw you the original Christmas song that you
Yeah.
did. Yes, there was that even there. All right, and then of course, okay, you can also see F on Instagram as F Guitar. So that's EFFGUITAR. And of course on YouTube as F Guitar. Okay, right now he does have, two websites, but again, this is not the main one. So do you still want me to show the other websites or no more? Just wait for the
Yeah.
new
Yeah.
one.
By all means. Yeah.
All
It
right.
is what
So
it is. Eh?
yes, okay. So he has one that's called fguitar.rocks. All right. So you can go to that one. And another one is fguitar.bandcamp.com/releases. So if you want to see some of, his original works, I guess it's there. Right, F?
Yes. There's only one song right now. I'm
All
recording
right.
two or three more. That's the
Okay.
goal for this year to record at least four of my songs. I got
All
an
right.
interface, an audio interface, with the help of Sammy and all you guys. So I'm sounding beautiful now. Before I sounded very
Exactly.
low.
So don't worry, guys, because he'll try to finish that pretty soon. Okay, with the help of course, Heather. Okay,
Yeah.
his coach. Okay, so business coach. So he'll be able to finish it pretty soon. All right. So
Mm.
guys, okay, I think before we move on to the next one, F, let's start another raffle. All right,
Yay.
so let's do another raffle, guys. It's raffle time again. So we have to add up new people in the chat. We have Jeff. Hi, Jeffrey. All right, and then we have Kuya Faith. And who else, anak? Sammy, Superstar. Okay, Simply Lorenzo and Delcat. Okay, who else? That's it. Okay, that's Dokri. All right, there you go. There na. Okay. Subscribe to Efrain, everyone. Yes, I will put all his links, okay, on the description after this video, okay? And I would appreciate it also if you would support F, okay? Later, don't worry because we will hear F, okay, actually play the guitar and, do a bit of a musical exhibition of his um, own creation, okay? All right, so guys, first and foremost, okay, raffle, three more. Okay, F, let's see who wins the next 350 peso Gcash. Okay, this time it's Ate Margie. Ate Margie, say present. present. Ate Margie. Ate Margie. Okay, this is our fourth winner. Ate Margie say present. All right, Ate Margie said present. Congratulations, Ate Margie. Okay, and Sir AD. Okay, one of our dear sponsors, Kara Crafts, is here. Great stream tonight. I love guitar. Yes, Sir AD loves playing the guitar. Hopefully, Sir AD, next time we can have F and then we can have you so that both of you can actually jam together because I don't know how to play. Or hopefully I can learn by that time, right? All right, so F, let's shuffle out again the next one. So, Ate Margie, congratulations. Thank you, Sir AD, for being here. Okay, and then let's raffle again. Okay, and oh my gulay, it's Norman again. Again, as we said, Anli win. All right, Sir Norman, say present. Say Norman's Diary. Say present. Miss Teen, good evening. All right, we're gonna add Miss Teen Galberto. Sir Norman, where are you? All right, Sir Norman said present. Congratulations, Sir Norman. Okay, and finally, last but not the least for this one, we're gonna have 3 more after this. Okay, so we're gonna add first. Okay, we're gonna add Miss Tin. Okay, there you go. And let's raffle. Oh, wala pa ba si Mizelle? Oh, yeah. Sorry, Mizelle. Okay, there you go. Added Mizelle already. Okay. And, okay. Last for this round, hopefully, is... Oh, okay, that's Kuya Faith. I typed Fias. That's Kuya Faith. Kuya Faith, say present. Kuya Faith, present. Wala si Miss Christine, wala ba? Kuya, ay, yes, Kuya Faith. Where is Kuya Faith? All right, so we don't have Kuya Faith. Hold on. Okay, it's still ongoing on YouTube, so we have to wait. Okay, it's Kuya Faith. And then Christine. Is Christine not here? Christine. Oo nga, wala si Miss Christine. I'm sorry, Miss Christine. I'm adding you now. Okay, so, okay, wala si Miss Christine. His wife, their life. Okay, so we're gonna add Miss Christine. All right, okay, so let's shuffle again. All right, so the last one, since Kuya Faith wasn't here. Okay, naku, si Kuya Faith na naman. Kuya Faith again. Kuya Faith, where are you? And Miss Tin is saying her husband really loves to play the guitar. Ayan. Sabi ni Miss Christine. Sorry, Miss Christine, hindi ko agad na ilagay yan. Kuya Faith, where are you? Say present. Alright, so wala talaga si Kuya Faith. Alright, so ang birthday daw, okay, nalipat kay Kuya Faith. Alright, so let's try to shuffle. Okay, because it's always Kuya Faith, so let's try. Okay, next one is... Alright, Tina1 Kenobi in the chat. Say present. Actually, she's there. So anyway, we'll still do that. Tina1 John Kenobi, say present. All right, she said present. All right, thank you guys. Okay, so winners for this round at winners for this round. Okay, so Norman's Diary. Okay, Kuya, no, sorry. Tina and Sam, sino yung first natin? Sorry. Norman. Okay. Okay. Norman, Tina, and sino yung isa anak? Margie? No. Norman, Tina. Okay. Ah, winner 4? 4 pa lang ba si Tina? No. Norman, Tina, and another one. Tina Jedi. There you go. Tina Jedi. All right. So let's go back to our dear guest F. All right. So again, guys, I'll just go over F's socials again. So on Facebook, he's F Guitar sharing the guitar path. On Instagram, it's F Guitar. So is on YouTube. Okay. And his website at this point is fguitar.rocks and fguitar.bandcamp.com slash / releases. All right. So, and then look forward to his newest website where you can really be inspired to actually play the guitar and create your own music. All right. So, I think, so Efrain, as you said, for me and for those who want to actually start playing the guitar, what do they need, okay, to do?
Well, obviously you could, if you don't have the instrument, you can borrow one or you can go to a store and be in the presence of one.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first thing. Have the instrument, and once you have it, just what do they need to do is just have that discovery, kind of like you want to learn, like that feeling that you want to see what's behind it all. Okay, so and then you start putting fingers and make and walk around,
So even
and
without
then
knowing
play.
what key is this or what chord it is, just
Don't worry about
play
that.
around.
Don't worry about the academics at
Mm-hmm.
all. Not yet. Worry about the academics when it's like when you're a baby, you don't know how to talk.
Mm-hmm.
That's the same concept of academics. You don't know how to talk. So if you ask me, what are you doing? I don't know. I don't know how to speak to you. I just
Mm-hmm.
know how to do it. The baby knows how to walk. He doesn't know how walk even sounds like, or how to say I'm walking.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yes,
So you're
yes.
doing it. To concentrate first on doing it. Don't worry about the academics. Don't worry about. So people fall into the imposter syndrome, or they fall into this. I'm too old for this. I shouldn't be doing this. That's
Mm-mm.
just a role. You're here to have fun. And you're here
Mm-hmm.
to. If the instrument is calling to you, um, if you have it in front of you, why not try it? It's music. So yes, don't be adventurous and
Try.
try to. If there's a melody in your head, can you try to find that melody in the fretboard? Be adventurous. That's what I mean to say. Try.
All
You
right.
don't be afraid.
Yes. Okay. So that's the biggest advice that we get from F tonight. Okay. I hope that you didn't, you said, okay, maybe you've seen me. Okay. And you said, okay, Mommy Lala, if that's how we play, I don't think I want to play. No. It's really different, as F said, to actually just hold. Oh, look at this. It's so nice, right? This is my daughter's. I really like it also because of the color. I like the
Mm,
color. All right. So
the
just
teal color.
hold. Okay, as Ev said, just hold the guitar, just play, do just try to be, in the presence of the guitar, try to just move around your fingers around the instrument and so on and so forth. Okay, try to just familiarize yourself with the feel, okay, and the handling of that guitar,
Yeah.
and then
Notice your
worry about
hands.
the, as F said, the academics later on. All right, so F people are actually saying, will we ever hear him play? Of course, of course. All right, so of course, everybody wants to hear you play F tonight. So yes, we will hear him play, and hopefully we can have him back, and we can do a little bit of a jamming session, right? So maybe Imba, you can join F next time, right? And hopefully, who knows, maybe by that time, Mami Lala will be able to play. We'll see. Okay, that's a challenge that I also want to do. So I love the color. Tin can sing very well. Oh, that's so awesome. All right. Yes, actually, totoo yun, guys. Tinawan Kenobi in the chat, she has a very soulful voice. I was like, when I
Oh,
heard her sing the first time, I was like, because she doesn't like singing. But then when we realized, oh, she has a very good singing voice. All right, guys, I know I'm rambling here. So without further ado, let's all welcome Efrain Valles, first time on Mommy Guide Inc. performing, okay, and singing with his guitar. Take it away, F.
okay. So I'll play this song I wrote the first time. This is the first song I wrote after I got the guitar. I got the guitar a year later. I wrote this song, and I wrote it because I felt that sometimes you just need to wake up and like you haven't had your coffee yet, and you still half asleep, and you're like, what kind of day is it gonna be? Is it gonna be a good day? Is it gonna be a bad day? So you ask the sun, "Hey, Mr. Sun, how do you do? How do you do?" The sky is open wide, and I see you. I see you. Get it right, make it right. I walk my walk, the road is long. Get rid of this fear to be free, to be free. Shine that light, get it right. Shine that light, get it right. Shine that light, get it right. Whoop. Shine the light, get it right. Shine the light, get it right. Shine the light, get it right. Shine the light, get it.
All right. Thank you so much, F. All right, so everybody in the chat's clapping, loving the melody, loving the lyrics. Okay, so F, again, thank you so much for joining us tonight, and I hope that this is not the last time. All right, that you will be here guesting on Mommy Guide Inc. And I hope that we can have you really back this time around. Maybe we could do like a mini concert. Maybe you could
Oh,
just showcase your original, songs here when
oh,
it
I'd love to.
gets, released. We can be because Filipinos, we love music, we love original music, and maybe we
Oh,
can get some of my community members to actually, do several numbers with you in
all
the
right.
future.
Oh, perfect. I'll happy come by and also when the website is ready, I'd love to come by again and talk to you guys and share, and hopefully we'll connect on social and share. That's the beauty of it, right? We all so accessible now.
Exactly.
We can have a real one-to-one message for everybody.
Exactly. So, guys, if you want to connect to F, okay, we've shown, several of his socials, and I'll put it in the links, or I'll put all the links on the description after this video. All right. So, F, before we actually leave for tonight, okay, is there another song you want to play for us, or that was it? Another next
Yeah,
time.
I could play more. I mean, I could play this one.
All
I
right.
mean,
Okay, hold
what,
it, hold it.
what
Not
about this
yet.
one?
Not yet, not yet. We will just do the final round. Okay, the last
All right,
three.
guys,
All right,
you're gonna
and
get
then
lucky.
we'll do the
Let's
last
do
one.
it.
All right. So rest for a while, F, while we do the final three. All right. So we're doing the final three. I mean the final four, because 3, 6. Okay. So then the final four for those who actually will win. Okay. So we'll try to do this fast because I'm excited to hear the last song from F tonight. All right. So, oh, it's Blind Guy, his wife, their life. Okay. Are you still here? Please say present. Ay, hindi pa. All right. Blind Guy, his wife, their life. Say present. Okay, present. I see them in the chat already. All right, congratulations. Okay, Blind Guy, his wife, their life. Okay, I think I will be in one of your streams this week. Okay, and I'll do a super chat for all the wins that Blind Guy, his wife, their life have actually received from my show. Okay, I added already Anne's exclusive. I also added Sir AD and oh yes, and G. Yes, Giga Art. GG. Yes. All right. So there you go. Let's raffle out the next one. So this is the 8th winner. Oh, Ate Margie again. Ate Margie, say present. Ate Margie. All right. So I see Ate Margie saying present. Yahoo. Ate Margie, Vertud, nasa iyo today, ha? All right. Okay, so let's shuffle it again. Anybody new in the chat? None? Okay. All right. So our 9th winner. Okay, second to the last winner is Diane. Okay, this is, I think, the second one that Diane has won on my show. Diane Ashmore, say present. Diane Ashmore of Make and Do Crafts, say present. All right, Diane is still in the chat and she said present. All right, congratulations, Diane. So I will send this to you as a super chat on Sunday. All right, when we watch, guys, if you are not yet subscribed to Make and Do Crafts, please do so on Facebook. She's Make and Do Crafts, and also on YouTube, and she goes live 10 p.m. Philippine time Sundays. Okay, there you go. And also, please connect to our Filipino community in the chat. Kung ano po yung nakalagay doon, yun po ang kanilang mga YouTube names. Heather! Say present again, Heather! Brand won twice tonight. All right, congratulations. Beginner's luck, as we say, Design on Brand. All right, guys, if you have not yet followed Heather, it's Design on Brand on YouTube. Okay, she's a business coach. Okay, Design on brand. Hello from Giga Art. There you go. All right. So that ends the raffle. Okay, but we have not yet ended our stream because okay, we've asked F to actually do one more song for us tonight. All right, F, are
Y-
you ready?
Yeah, I am.
All
I was
right. So
debating.
thank you so
You
much, F. Just one more song.
Okay, just one more.
All right. That's it. Yay, encore from our participants.
I'll start with this one. This one is the toughest one I ever learned when I was 16. Just a castaway, another lost at sea. Oh, another lonely day, no one here but me. Oh, more loneliness than any man could bear. Rescue me before I fall into despair. Oh, I send an SOS to you. I send an SOS to you. I hope that someone gets my. I hope that someone gets my. I hope that someone gets my message in a bottle. Message in a bottle, yeah. A year has passed since I wrote my note. I should have known this right from the start. Only hope can keep me together, yeah. Love can mend your life, but love can break your heart. I'll send an SOS to the world. I'll send an SOS to the world. I hope that song. I hope that song gets my. I hope that song gets my message in a bottle, yeah. Ooh, message in a bottle, yeah. Walked out this morning, don't believe what I saw. 100 billion bottles wash up on the shore. Seems I'm not alone in being alone. 100 billion castaways looking for a home. Oh, send an SOS to the world. Oh, send an SOS to the world. I hope that someone gets my. I hope that someone gets my. I hope that someone gets my message in a bottle. Sending out an SOS. That's Message in a Bottle. That's one of my
All
favorite songs.
right. That is super duper duper awesome. Okay, one more. Okay, again, F, thank you so much. Everybody in the chat is saying, Sting, my loves, my favorite song. Yay! All right, and flowers and claps for you. Thank you so much, F. Jason Rosette, thank you so much for dropping by, anak. Saying hi to Ma'am Tina Mono in use. Ayan, Mami Giga Art. This is lively. Di ako umabot. Oo nga, don't worry, Jason. Next time. Love it. Thanks. Hello, Jason. All right. And clap, clap, clap to you, F. Again,
Same to
F,
you.
it was such an amazing time, learning about your musical journey. You're inspiring us to actually just continue on. As you said, it doesn't matter what age you are. Music is for everybody. Playing the guitar is for everybody. And let's just watch out for the release, okay, of the new website of F, where we can really be inspired more. Thanks for jamming with us tonight, F. And I hope that you guys like this episode. And if you do, please don't forget to like this stream. And if you have not subscribed to me, I hope that you would do so and hit that notification bell as well so that you can get notified when I go live. My next live, guys, will be this Saturday. I will be talking about Cruising 101. So if you had to actually go on a cruise or you're planning to go on a cruise in the future, this episode is perfect for you. It's 10 a.m. this Saturday, Philippine time. All right, F, again, you want to say final farewell to everybody in the chat and everybody those who are on replay?
Oh, guys, you've been formidable on the chat, and thank you for all your flowers and your claps and your hearts and your. Thank you so much for sharing with me and Lala. It's been beautiful.
All
I
right.
really felt you in my heart. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, F. And please, okay, we want to have you back again, all right?
For sure. For sure.
Okay. With that, thank you so, so much. Have a blessed day. I'll see you tomorrow on Tina One Kenobi stream. Bye! Thank you, everybody, for the support. See you tomorrow on Tina One Kenobi stream and on Saturday on Mommy Guide Inc. at 10 a.m. Bye!